Hey, fellow space explorers, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to The Altars. Episode 3, Hitting a Roadblock. We're going to start our journey. Now, before we start our journey, you can collect your mining outpost and pylon components that you constructed. It does have weight, so each mining outpost is 25 weight, and then the 5 components is 40 total. And we've collected them, and now we depart.
Welcome to the Sailor Evacuation Functionality Manual. Please ensure that the Sailor base has enough fuel for the upcoming journey. In case of fuel shortages,
Press tab to navigate to the Altars tab. The Altars tab allows you to check on the mental and physical state of your altars, and the event log on the left provides you insight into the recent events. So he's pissed at us because we're irritating. He has no injuries, no irradiation, and he has eaten today. And his skill is he's more efficient at doing base maintenance. Right now, he's mostly frustrated and rebellious, a little anxious, and gloomy. And it wants me to talk to him in the kitchen.
functionality manual.
Hey there. I said, don't come near me.
We can either go with, I understand you're angry, but I need your help, or get a grip, we need to fix the comms room.
I get it. You're angry. I would be too. But I could really use your help. You know, if we manage to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster. Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep.
We can go with, you do the same, or you don't get to talk to me like that.
You're pissed off at me now, but deep down, we both know you do the same thing. Really? You said it yourself. We might look alike, but we're different. Like oil and water, if you ask me, and they don't mix well.
Maybe, but we're in this together, or I know I created you.
Maybe. But you won't last long without me, just as I couldn't make it without you. In a situation like this, hiding in a trench is just plain stupid. I'll tell you what's stupid. Listening to someone who created you because he needs a fucking tool. Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work.
Repairing modules. Modules deteriorate over time, which makes them prone to failures. To repair the communications room, you'll need a repair kit. You can craft one in the workshop. And then on the bottom floor of the workshop, there's an interaction spot, which we can then repair.
Hello?
Mr. Dalsky?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
I think so. I was almost done for, but then I got these crazy instructions to duplicate and edit myself. Was that you?
Yeah. It's called branching. The duplicating and editing thing. I need to know if you pulled it off.
Really? And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
Lucas Pena, Space Traffic Control, Orbital Substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
Yeah. I created my alter. Thanks for the help, I think. Is this even legal?
You found Rapidium, Mr. Dalsky. We needed to act.
So, you're getting me out of here, or give me someone higher up? What went wrong with the landing, or what are the mine records? You guys want to figure out what went wrong with the landing?
What the hell happened out there? What went wrong with the landing?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still analyzing telemetry data from your flight, but it seems something went very wrong.
No kidding.
Yeah. We know there was a major system malfunction, but the reasons are unclear. It's too early to tell. We need more data.
Do you know what killed the rest of the crew?
Looks like an oxygen leak in the landing pods. No idea why, though.
Then how come I survived?
You tell me?
You know, you're not very informative.
I don't like confusing assumptions with information, Mr. Dalsky. Conclusive evidence is more my thing.
What about the mine records? What is all that personal data doing in the base computer?
Oh, that's, the corporation needs to ensure the safety of the mission and, basically everyone. It's confidential, of course. And it kind of saved your life.
I don't recall consenting to it.
Well, you must have, since it's there. Maybe you didn't read your contract thoroughly? They like to put these things in fine print, you know.
I want to talk to someone higher up. Do you have a boss?
I might sound young, Mr. Dalsky, but I'm not here by accident.
No offense, man. I just need to know this stunt was authorized by someone.
Look, I'm on my own here at the station. But I contacted my boss, and we're good. Nothing to worry about.
Have you done this before?
That would be hard, considering there's no Rapidium on Earth.
So how did you know what would happen?
I didn't know. I anticipated the outcome based on historic data.
What historic data?
Some old research, nothing important.
So, you're getting me out of here, right? You know how to do it, safely.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination. I'll dispatch the coordinates to you. Second thing, do you think I could see this altar of yours?
Not a good idea? Or how do you know you're not talking to him? Oh, finally. Well, it was roughly even briefly.
How do you know you're not talking to him right now?
You're joking, right?
Yes, or who knows? How chaotic do you want to get?
Who knows?
Yeah. Nice try, but I'd know the difference. The immunosuppressant meds, he wouldn't be in a disposition to mess around. How bad is he feeling?
He's pissed off at me, won't cooperate.
Then we have a problem. You won't manage without his help. The base needs more hands on deck. There should be a way to gain his trust. Show him you care, maybe?
I told him I wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's just words. Maybe you should share something.
What? Why?
I don't know. Just a thought. My grandma used to say, sharing is caring.
Yay. Let me think. What can I share with him? My playlist?
Yeah, true. Wait, suppose it's not about what you can share with him, but what you already do.
Of course. Memories. I wonder if he remembers things the same way I do.
Yeah, mind records. See? You were so spooked by them, they could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out, see what happens.
I'll get back to you as soon as you reach your destination. Don't worry, you're in good hands. L7 out.
So we already read about the Altar's life in the QC. I might need to do it again just to trigger the common ground. But, to recap quickly, instead of running from his abusive father, he stood up to him. He stayed by his mother's side as she died, and then became a technician for a business that was shady, decided not to turn to crime, and then his work prospects kind of dwindled, he drifted through life, and then eventually signed up to Project Dolly. That would be the TLDR. And he is in the kitchen. Here he is.
I've been thinking about what you said.
You're right, we are different, or we have more in common than you think.
You're right. We are different. Sure we are. Like, I got that right away, and you took your sweet time.
You stood up to Dad, or you didn't go to college. Okay, overwhelmingly.
I'm serious. You stood up to Dad. I didn't. Oh, really? And what did you do? Just stand and watch him take it out on Mom? I thought about stepping in. I was always a heartbeat away from doing it, but when it came down to it, I'd just freeze. Guess I was afraid of making things worse. Yeah, I remember the feeling. But then I reached a breaking point. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours.
I was a coward, or I didn't believe it could change anything.
Or maybe I was a coward. Going to college was a good excuse to just get away from it all. Oh, so that's where our paths split. Did you shine out there? Were you best in class? What do you think? Huh? Yeah. Now build around this merry-go-round. That's who I ended up being. Sorry to disappoint. Why would I be disappointed? Just proves I was right to stick with Mom. Wait, is she maybe still around, here? No. I wish she was. She always knew what to do, and how to cheer you up. Hey, when you were down, or Dad had just stormed out of the house, slamming the door behind him and leaving you crying in your room, would she ask me to help her make pierogi? Her famous pierogi. Oh my god, I could really pig out on those. And making them together was fun. Fun. Yeah, wow, why don't we go for it? Why don't we try and make Mom's famous pierogi? No way we'd find the ingredients here.
What do you think? Coolant and oil? Beer and synthetic starch, or grease and fungicide? Whatever it is, it's probably not going to be extremely tasty, but beer and synthetic starch, okay. You guys are the chefs.
Who said they have to be right? Beer and synthetic starch should work. Yeah, hilarious. I can pull it off. You'll see. But there's one condition. You're eating them with me. If you die, I die. Why not? Won't change much, I guess.
Each person in the base consumes 1 meal a day. Higher quality meals will have a positive effect on the mood of your altars. Well, we have 2 raw food in the base, and we're committing it to making pierogi. Or beer and synthetic starch biscuits or something.
Here you are, the famous Dulski pierogi with an interstellar twist. What do you think? Well, now I know how Mom must have felt. That day she had a terrible flu and I decided to cheer her up and make pierogi for her. Right, yeah. I put like a ton of salt into the filling. And I overcooked them into a shapeless pulp. They were inedible. But you remember what she did? Uh-huh. She ate them all and never said a word. No, she said they were delicious. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, they're delicious, man. Shut the fuck up. So?
Are we cool, or how do you feel?
How do you feel? Great. A serving of dehydrated dumplings completely changed my outlook on the situation. I feel so optimistic about life now.
They weren't that bad, or it's hard for me too.
Now you're being mean. I went through a lot of trouble to make those, and they weren't that bad. You made an effort. I'll give you that. But see, that makes it even worse. It would be easier to hate you, but eating those fucking pierogi with you, I actually enjoyed it.
So did I, or are you showing feelings?
So did I. Sharing these memories with you, knowing you understand me, that was kind of comforting. Are you getting mushy with me? What? No. Okay, just kidding. I know what you mean. I'm just not the sentimental type. Who's being sentimental? All I said was... All right. Just tell me what the plan is.
We should trust the corporation, or we need to handle this our way. Well, that's pretty one-sided. Got it. Oh my goodness.
The corporation is supposedly on top of this, but I know better than to put my life in the hands of pen pushers. Oh, I hear ya. You never know with those numbskulls. Right, so until the rescue ship arrives, we'd better watch our own asses. Do they know about me? They were the ones who told me to create you. Bastards. Tell me you know what to do. All I know is we need to get to a safe place, then we'll improvise. Well, there's one thing you should know. This base is a resource-consuming, maintenance-heavy sucker to operate. I have you to help me. That's not gonna be enough. I'll be blunt with you. If you want to survive, you're gonna need more people. People? What people? The Rapidium's there. Use it. Make more versions of me. Versions of us both, you mean? Huh. That almost sounded like we're planning kids. You need to work on your cooking skills, though. I was hoping I could avoid going through all that again. It was quite a struggle with you. Struggle? One day you'll look back and realize I was the easy one. Mark my words.
Hello? Jan. Can you hear me?
Lena? Wait. Lena, is that you? What are you... How did you find me?
They let me know. Agatha, my boss, came to see me and said you could use some support. Are you all right? I heard about your crew.
Yeah. Everyone's dead. But I'm fine, somehow. It's a lot to handle.
Yeah, I know. Is it true you found Rapidium?
So, I did It's Amazing, or So That's Why You're Calling. And a reminder, this is his ex. So she had an offer to join Ally Corp and left Jan Dolsky for Ally Corp. And then years later, Jan decided to sign up for Project Dolly, which was also run by Ally Corp.
Oh. So that's why they got you to call.
I know you think everyone in the company is an underhanded asshole, but honestly, I don't care why they approached me. I wanted to call. What the hell happened out there? How did you survive?
I was lucky, something mysterious happened, or did they tell you anything more?
So, your boss, did she say anything more about the accident?
No. Just that you're all alone out there and could use someone close to talk to.
Really?
How did you make it?
I was lucky, or something mysterious happened. It's interesting that the third option is still votable as far as the overlay looks. Maybe that isn't true.
I don't know. Beginner's luck, I guess.
Okay. I get this is awkward. We haven't spoken in a while and suddenly this. Maybe I shouldn't have. What's the plan for getting you out of there?
There's a guy called Lucas Pena. He's handling it, apparently.
Someone from STC.
You know your way around.
It's been a couple of years. Look, is there maybe anyone from outside the company you'd like me to get in touch with? I mean, to let them know?
There's no one, or I'm fine, I don't need help. She seems to be prying into our personal, life, but sure.
No. There's no one.
I didn't mean to get personal. You know what? Why don't I ask STC to keep me in the loop? And to keep an open channel for me? If you want that, of course.
Thanks, I'd like that, or if that's what you want. I see.
Sure. If that's what you want.
I really don't think this is about me. Talk soon, then. Bye.
Hey, were we supposed to stop here? Nope. It's way too early. Don't tell me something's wrong with the base again. Not on my watch. Systems are working fine. Something outside then? Yeah. Well, don't jump into your suit already. Well, I'm kinda starting to like the inside of our base. Alright, I'll take a look around.
Alright, find a route for the base. So the base is stuck, and we need to find a way out.
Jan, can you come see me? There's a thing. Something you wanted to discuss with me? I wanted to congratulate you. On what? Having a smart me on board. Seriously? Yeah, I flipped through some manuals while you were sitting on your hands. Looks like we had the base operating in minimum maintenance mode. Oh? Yeah. But I played around with functionality options and, hey presto, we got some new handy toys unlocked. Tools in the workshop and such. Wow. Oh, thanks. I can't wait to check them out. No problem. There's also some upgrades available in the building module. Sound like something you like to play around with too? Sweet. We could do with some improvements here. Sure, but don't start fantasizing too much. Remember, everything costs resources. So, wherever we are and however long we're staying, it might just be wise to see if we can set up a mining outpost instead of relying on shallow deposits. Just in case. Sound advice. I'll consider. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My lucky old multi-tool. No wonder you took it with you. This little baby never ever let me down. Yep, I thought it might come in handy. Of course, every man of the house should have one. It sure helped me feel like one when the time came. Thanks, man.
Well, he's happy. Alright, find a route for the base. So let's go outside. So here's our base.
So, this is why we stopped. A lava river.
That'll do it.
Plan B then, I guess. We'll need to figure out if there's a way around. Wonder how many more surprises this planet has in store.
Some shallow metal deposits because I used up all the metal that we had. Might as well get a little bit more. Gives us some options. And at this point, I have our storage nearly full. 468 out of 480. So I'm not going to be able to store that much more in the base. Not unless we build additional storage or use the resources we have to build things that are consumable, like rad filters, for instance. So let's try to find a route for the base. I'm not going to be collecting that many more resources because we just don't have anywhere to put it. But here we've got shallow organics, which I believe will go up on the map. Yep, there we go. Shallow organics, of course, is a different storage container than the regular storage. So I could collect it, but I'm not going to spend the time to do that right now. Here we have a place to mine organics, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to scan for it. Now, I can also hold F to send a scan wave, which will show me the direction of the deposits, but it will consume suit energy. So I'm going to use a scan wave on this next one unless I find the node. And here we go. Holding F for scan wave. And the deposit focus is somewhere this direction. And there it is. Hold Q. And put down a mining outpost. And then put down pylons. Alright. Jan is asking if he should be assigned to the organics outpost for work, and I just said yes. So now he is mining organics at the outpost. Or he will be in a moment. He's traveling there now. Before I go exploring some more, I'm going to want to charge my suit, because climbing with the grappling hook uses suit energy, and I would like a fully charged suit so I'm not limited. Alright, let's see. I will try this way. And if you're wondering about his altars, looks like he's feeling okay. He's got more joy than anything else, but he's still a little frustrated. He's cranky after sleeping on the floor. So maybe that's something we can solve for him. Alright, we have rich metals over here. So it's high quality metals, but it's has radiation. It looks like the central deposit is over here. Maybe up in this corner. Oops. There it is. So let's go ahead and drop our other mining outpost here. And then pylon it up. Also, we can build travel pylons, which is like fast travel spots. Drinks on you? Ooh, well, I don't mind if I do. And there we go. So now we have 2 mining outposts constructed, and cheers. Now, as a result of constructing these objects, we have freed up some space in storage, because as they're deployed out in the wild, they're not taking up storage space in our base. Now, if we want to collect them, if and when we move on, we will have to free up that area again.
Ah, another movie. This one was actually on my pile of shame. Yes, I was missing that.
All right, let's keep looking around. Here's a regular metals deposit. So you can choose between enriched and regular. I don't mind getting a little radiated. So maybe we stay with the enriched. Jan wants to talk to us in the organics outpost. I think it's probably due to the fact that the organics storage is nearly full. But before he does, let's go ahead over to the command center and see what new objects we can build. So we can build a research lab, a greenhouse, a social room, an infirmary. And then additionally, because our storage is almost full, I'm going to go to our workshop and use up some of the materials that are filling up. So let's go ahead with 5 repair kits and 5 rad filters. There's also something called a Vatara drill, which allows you to clear rocks by melting them. I'm going to cancel some of these just so that we can get through the crafting queue a little easier. And in making this stuff, we have freed up a lot of space in our organics storage. Thank you for tuning in to The Alters, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. But please keep in mind I've asked for no backseating and no spoiler, so if you could respect that, that would be great. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow alters.